How's it going? Welcome back to another show. This is You Made Roscoe. I am Roscoe, and I got my partner in crime, my original partner in crime, my brother, my one half of the Warheads, my brother Jovi Wan Shinobi in the building. What up with it, my dude?
What's going on with you, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Just glad to have you here once again. Always a blessing to have Jovi Wan Shinobi. We done sprouted from each other. The man that got so busy. You know what I mean? I'm like trying to run and play catch up just to catch him. Sometimes I'm like, can you play? Can you play? Like, nah, I can't play. I'm like, that's how it goes for me and Jovi. That's how it goes. But no, but to be serious, again, like I said, glad to have you here. Me and Joe B. Today we're gonna be checking out a video. This one is Corey Finesse Freestyles on Flex. So this is him on the Flex show. So me and Joe B will be checking this out. Before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure that you go over to Jovi's homepage, you know what I mean, which is Jovi Wan Shinobi. And you'll be able to do the same thing. Hit the sub button, hit you know, uh, the notification bell. I'm sorry, I called a brain fart for a second. But make sure that you do that for Corey Finesse as well. So we want to support the artists over here. Me and Jovi, we're going to go ahead and start this up. He said to me already he has no clue who this gentleman is, although he said it in much rougher language than that,
Who the hell?
But
I know Lord Finesse.
right. Like Corey Finesse, it felt like an old man show for a second. Like Corey Finesse, like you talking about Lord Finesse? Like the comedian Finesse, like that Finesse, like no.
When people give their children names, they need to think about how that name gonna plan out when they're adults. Because Corey's like a little boy's name. Corey.
yeah.
It don't translate well to adulthood.
Yeah, no, well, because I'm pretty sure there's some Corys out there. You know what I mean? Like we cool with y'all, but overall, I don't know.
Yeah, we cool, Corey.
So let's go ahead and get this cracking, man. Let's start it up. Let's do it.
Yo, it's Corey Finesse, man. You know the vodka.
Oh, also, I want to give a shout out to Ivy Webb. Ivy Webb is the one who suggested that we check this out. So Ivy, blowing kisses out to you. There you go. Kisses out.
I hope Ivy's a girl.
Yes, Ivy is a girl. Why would I be kissing a dude?
I'm just saying. It's 2023 almost. I'm like, you're still my boy.
Right. Pronouns have you kissing anything. You kissing one person, but they all of a sudden. I don't know. It's weird. We in with strange times. But Corey Finesse Freestyles, everybody. Let's get it.
And I came here to spit with Funk Flex on her 97.
You know what it is, Funk Flex, Corey Finesse, we here. Brooklyn's here.
Fuck out, boom, man. I'm here.
I'm just saying.
Nula, we here.
Everybody can't come up here.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I watched the freestyles. I was just telling my producer that. You say that every time. A lot of people can't. Hey, everybody can't get here.
Everyone can't.
But I'm here.
Absolutely.
We here. Yeah, my chain.
I just realized that I am familiar with him. I don't know if I've reacted to him. I doubt if I have, but I do remember seeing a freestyle. I'm not sure if this is the same one, but where beforehand it was talked about like how he was connected to what's his face? What is that guy? Bobby Shmurda and GS9 and all those guys or whatever. So I think this is a young New York dude, New York has changed, so I don't know what we're gonna hear. Are we gonna hear boom bap styles or something else? I'm not sure, but
well, he definitely has the rapper starter kit on.
Yeah, no, everything to get yourself taken away from here. The thirsty sharks that are on the street. But let's keep it going.
I got a lot to say, you know, when the fuck up on in the building, no lying T. Hold up. Death before dishonor. Apologies, Your Honor, but they label me a suspect cause I'm black and that's a problem. They sentence Cornell to 100 years without an option. It hurt and this shit fucking with my conscience. Man, the system out of pocket. Try my best to slow down on the Henny, but my anger and the pain don't never let me. I'm losing love for many. Too much bottled up, but when the time is right, I'm ready. You gon' miss me when I'm gone, just don't forget me. In the lab, I'm cooking up, they calling me the chemist. Free my nigga Tax Stone, he one of the realest. People talking to the world, he's labeled the killer. But I know him, and I know we see the bigger picture. I don't get it, left my hood alone cause it was nothing there for me. Every other day I gotta hear stories, that shit so whack. Plenty nights I wanna get my gap. One life and you can't get that back, so I stay humble. I'm addicted to hustle, I love the work, so I'm addicted to struggle for what it's worth. I say fuck what they say, I came here to take my spot, I'm putting cuts and they pay. Strippers love me, throwing ones in they face. Be safe though, niggas talking like they made me. I'ma shine regardless though, keep acting shady. I did a lot but never hated on my Dave V shit, showing no weakness. I've been playing defense. Shout out to the cuz though, he got up on the remix. Appreciate the love bro, cause in this game you need it. Loyalty is everything, but they don't know the meaning. Karma came around, now that's my bitch, I know you seen her. I used to have a product on my block, I was a target for the cops. I was young and I was hot, but now I'm different. Wait, I forgot to mention that I used to keep a smithing for the drama, cause the ops is trying to ride up, we ain't slipping. I miss my nigga.
Let me stop it for a sec. Let me push it back just the tiniest bit here. And Jovi, your initial thoughts, my mans.
You know, a lot of times when I hear rappers, because rap is such a braggadocious music genre, when I hear people talk about death before dishonor, I'm like, do you really mean that? Do you even really know what that means? You can say that in one breath and then talk about throwing money at strippers in another breath. Those are two separate worlds. The honor part and the stripper part. As far as his flow is concerned, and I know one of your followers advised that you react to this,
right?
But his flow is kind of weak as far as rappers go. And I'm just being honest. He's not projecting. I don't think he means what he says. At least not yet. I think he's probably too young, probably hasn't experienced a lot to feel what he's saying, but his projection isn't quite there. Maybe it's because he's on Funk Flex show. I probably need to see him. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I need to see him in another arena. Maybe this just ain't his flow right here. But there, you know, it's a okay flow, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
It's just okay.
I'll go with you on that, you know, and I'm gonna keep it short so we can keep the video continuing and going and all of that good stuff. But I agree with you in the fact that it was very kind of mediocre, I suppose, if you will, and I'm being nice about that and saying that because I know that there's a lot of different type of rappers. And again, Jovi did bring up something that's very important, the fact that, you know, their rappers do have different styles and maybe this isn't the particular style that's his forte. Maybe he is a bar heavy rapper, but I feel like if he was one of those type of rappers who was just like every bar, there's something you like, oh man, you're trying to rewind to get back to that line. But he's just this is kind of some introspective stuff that he's just kind of detailing what may or may not be some experiences that he's had. So in saying that, I want to keep this going and then we'll continue with our commentary.
Like I was a target for the cops. I was young and I was hot, but now I'm different. Wait, I forgot to mention that I used to keep a smithing for the drama, cause the ops is trying to ride up, we ain't slipping. I miss my nigga Shice, I lost my brother life to crippin'. Lately I've been on it, fuck these bitches, ain't nobody see my vision. When I had no pot to piss and we was broke, got the chance and went to Rosenberg. It's crazy how I choke, but I embrace it, cause time is running out and they've been waiting. Mommy been so patient, me I'm running out of patience. I'm just getting older, all this weight that's on my shoulders. Ma, don't worry, I'm a soldier and I promise I'ma make it. Hold on.
Hold on, you need more?
What you mean? Of course I need more. I got Vagabond now. You know I got Derek Fish out. I got show. Hold on. Let me tell you. Reminiscing, rolling weed up and kicking my feet up. Before these Louis V's, I was rocking Adidas. I was trapping harder than fucking a bread. Now I feel like Ace when he walked out the cleaners. I finger fucked the Nina like it was a diva. Kept it on me, couldn't tell her cause of my demeanor. I was in the fields when you was watching cousin Skeeter. They say life's a bitch, but you gotta know how to treat her. Hold up, this shit get deeper. Hollow shicey to the streets. Ever since I've been riding, so I know we rest in peace. Corner when them got indicted, send him combo every week. He's still in there trying to fight it. I just hope they set him free. And
I'm gonna stop it right there. I'll push it back just a little bit. And is it bad that one of the hardest bars that I heard out of this whole thing so far is the whole, the Nina, what did he say? He said something about fucking his Nina, or I forgot the bar.
You have to finger screw his Nina.
yeah, it was something like that. It was something he said about the Nina that was like it was a little bitty bar. It was like, okay, that was nice. I like that, but otherwise, like, it was just whatever. But Jovi, your thoughts?
I don't know. Like I said, you mentioned it before that he's been introspective and kind of talking about his life and things of that nature. Whenever I hear rappers talk about the struggle, me and you, we grew up in the projects on the south side of Chicago. We know all too well about the struggle. But I know when we were rapping, we didn't rap about our struggle, And he goes back and forth because he'll sit up here and talk about the struggle, but he'll also talk about his Louis shoes. You've graduated, bro. Now it's time to elevate, your lyrical content, because the struggle is like a stepping stone towards getting to that next place. And maybe it's, like I said, maybe it's because of his youth. I just don't feel the projection. I love to feel the projection of an artist. Like, I'll go back to how Tupac, he projected himself. You felt Tupac coming through those speakers. Even if you didn't like him as a rapper lyrically, you felt him. You felt Notorious Big coming through those speakers. When he busts out, give me the loot, you're like, is this nigga trying to rob me? And him being from Brooklyn, I think he's from Brooklyn, he has a lot of big shoes to fill. There's a lot of dope MCs that came from Brooklyn. A lot of dope female MCs that came from Brooklyn. So he has a blueprint, to follow, and projecting yourself over those tracks. And like I said, it's probably just the setting. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. If I heard him in another setting, he might be better. This just isn't, his shining moment. And I'll leave it at that. I land my plane.
Okay. Plane landed. Let's continue.
We rest in peace. Corner when them got indicted, send him combo every week. He's still in there trying to fight it. I just hope they set him free. And I hope when niggas see me, they keep that same energy. Cause I'm tired of trying to hide my pain by drinking Hennessy. Grab my spliff and hit the booth and spit whatever come to me. Best believe I ain't gonna hesitate if niggas come for me. Wanna come up. I'm from where niggas run up and make the winter feel just like summer. Stay woke, don't slumber. I miss Shiesty, we was just like brothers. And he really was the reason why I picked that gun up. We was young, we was dumb, but we had great mothers. We was wildin' and we ain't think of them, acting like life ain't nothing. On the block, in the late night puffin'. Cops catch us and they like cuff 'em. We just wanted to hustle, we ain't have no choice. And we black, so we ain't have no voice. Had to stand on point, music took me out the streets, I sing this shit with passion. From the bottom, they never thought I would make it happen. Was on the corner till the morning just to get some Jordans. Been recording and performing, now my name important. Got a daughter, she so gorgeous, swear I do it for her. Name Kamora, working, I've been grinding, I've been praying for it. Men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't. One lie, new lie, but on another note, I got a story to tell about how I grew up in hell. When I was just a little boy, they threw my daddy in jail. 3 years later, got deported as soon as he left the cell. Damn, never made it home, so me and mommy stayed alone. Waiting by the phone, she had to raise me on her own. Little vagabond, I couldn't stay up off that road. Why? Cause I kept...
Let me stop it right there. I'll push it back just a little bit, and this will be the last time that I stop this. I'll push it back like so. And then you know what's crazy about this Joe is that he actually don't sound that bad. The thing with it is because of the evolution of hip hop and what the type of MCs that we've seen up to this point. You know, like he's not bad, but there's so many other guys and so many other levels, I should say, rather that he would need to reach in order to be able to get to the level of some of the dudes who we've seen. Some of the guys that you're talking about who bring a different type of passion and all that, and not just the passion, but even where the lyricism and all of that steps up to a degree. But your points before we finish this out.
If he was a piece on the chessboard, what rank would you give him?
oh, god damn! That's tough. That's tough because you know I never want to just make anybody just a pawn. You know, so if I had to make him, he's a knight. He's a knight.
You think he's a knight? Okay.
Yeah. I'll give him that. I give him that. I don't want to make nobody a pawn, and you know, like man, this is just the type of chess player that I am. You know, like sometimes it's easier for me to sacrifice my knights. You know, like so. If I have to sacrifice anything, there's the pawns, of course, but the pawns could turn into queens, so they are important. You know, but yeah, the next thing is the knights for me. So. He's a knight. That's all I got to say about that.
All right, on my chessboard, he's a pawn, and I'm gonna sacrifice him. First chance I get.
You know, pawns can turn into queens one day, or kings, or whatever they want to be. You know,
I may sacrifice this pawn for another pawn that reaches the other side of the board, but he getting sacrificed. Off with his head. No, I'm just playing. But like I said in the last segment, I really do think that I just need to see him in another element. And I am just making jokes for all the friends the fans of Corey Finesse out there. Yeah. One of my favorite rappers is Lord Finesse. He's an old school rapper. You should check him out. Yeah. Half of his name is right. I give him that.
Right. Digging in the Quakes crew. You know, Fat Joe is Fat Joe is a part of that crew.
Yeah, Lord Finesse. Yeah, they was dope.
Yeah, who was the other one? Showbiz from Biz and AG.
Showbiz and AG.
Yeah.
You know, but I think, like I said, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He
Diamond D too. Diamond D too. I gotta throw
it. Yeah, Diamond D. He may move up to a rook.
A rook is a lot. A rook is a lot. A rook is a lot.
It ain't as much as a knight, though.
Yeah, it is. Like a rook is worth more than, like, as far as points go. Like a rook is 5 points, and the bishops and the knights are 3, if I remember right. Yeah. Yeah.
You said like 5 points when you counting?
Yeah. Like the rooks are worth more than the knights, but it also depends on the type of chess player that you are, because there's people who are way more effective with their knights than they are with their rooks for whatever reason. I'm just like a rook heavy dude. The rook is worth more points, you know. But we don't want to stop it right here. Let's finish this out, and then we'll give our close
chess talk analogies.
Yeah. Our trash talking, like we try to big up this brother, but man, you making it hard, Corey. You making it hard. Let's get it, bro.
I was just a little boy, they threw my daddy in jail. 3 years later, got deported as soon as he left the cell. Then, never made it home, so me and mommy stayed alone. Waiting by the phone, she had to raise me on her own. Little fuck up on, I couldn't stay up off that road. Why? Cause I kept seeing C-notes. I see these niggas blind, so I keep the heat close. The only thing that we know, the weed we smoke don't come from the East Coast. I got a bad bitch, too bad that ass is plastic. It do not matter, you know that I'm a savage. I'm about to do a fucking backflip. I put that work in and this shit got me active. $1 million meetings while they sleep and stay woke. I don't party on the weekends, go hard or go home, nigga. I was once a known dealer, had to elevate before them people build the case and try to throw me in the cage. Flex, I could do this all night. Got that bag and they match shit, I've been doing alright. Pull up in that black on black, or I might do it all white. I'm the man and I know you got the kite.
Be clear.
Let's get this shit right.
Corey Finesse, Brooklyn.
I
That's
can
what
do
New
this
York
all
City
day.
sound like. We here. Woo.
Fuck up on Dirk. I feel like I'm not done yet.
You're not done yet? Yeah, well, it looks like you are. Looks like they moved on from Corey.
You need 10 more minutes to warm up, like a real warm up.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me push this back. So there we go. All right. So that was Corey Finesse, Freestyles on Flex. That was him. He was doing his thizzle, I suppose. Jovi, what's your thoughts?
It's still the same, man. Nothing really changed for me throughout the whole. It wasn't a freestyle. I can tell it was written, but nothing changed for me throughout the whole flow. I just want to see the brother in another setting, because sometimes these settings don't do the rapper justice, and I've seen it happen on more than one occasion.
I'm loving it. I love your optimism. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like the more optimistic Jovi, you know, when it comes to judging these rappers, you know, because you will chop a head off real fast. You have no issue with that, you know. But giving this brother a chance. That's what's up, Jovi. That's what's up.
I'm gonna give him a chance. I ain't gonna do him like Jon Snow did. The one dude in Winterfell, and he chopped his head off for not going to go to the other castle.
Right. Get a brother a chance, man.
Give him a chance.
Right. Bro, just off with the head, like real quick. Just man, just.
But I think you hit the nail on the head when you said how hip hop has evolved. I think this flow in the early 90s, because he has the perfect beat. That Ready or Not beat is a classic beat. I'm loving the beat.
Right.
But it's his delivery for me in this setting.
Yeah.
The delivery is everything.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like when you talk about just the eras again, if this was his flow, the flow that he flowed with in this video, but if that's him in 1995, 4, you know what I mean? Like you cool then, you know what I mean? Like you kind of a barbarian almost with this flow that he has, you know what I mean? But still, you know, it's a very one-dimensional style, not a lot of bars in there, you know, metaphors. And when I'm speaking of bars, actually, that's what I would mean to say, you know, a lot of metaphorical game or double entendre game or, you know, anything resembling that, just kind of straightforward, just this is that, you know, this is the lifestyle I'm living. These are the things that I'm doing within my lifestyle. These are the people who are my opposition in this lifestyle that I live. But yeah, you know, that's pretty much what that was. But, you know, I will give him his credit, because I don't like to just take a complete dump on nobody. You know, the brother did have a flow, you know, and he will end up getting a thumbs up at the end of the day, because he wasn't garbage. You know, it's just that, you know, I know that there's better. I know that, you know, in a perfect world, this same guy could do better. You know what I mean? But he's a product of his environment, and his lyricism kind of speaks of that. You know, where his mindset is, how he sees the world, all that type of stuff is very vivid in what he's talking about, and is very street related and all that. But that's just me. You know, Jovi, anything else?
I don't know. I think, like you said, because if we're gonna react, our reactions have to be genuine and pure. Because the style and what he's rapping about, the format, subject matter is very antiquated. We've heard this story 1,000 times before. And it makes you ask the question, is there anywhere else for hip hop to go? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at an old clip of the last show of Arsenio.
Right.
And he had a whole bunch of rappers on there. And I was listening to the Fushnikins. They came out on stage. And, you know, the way that they rap, them, Das Effects, you know, they were both on there. Both groups were on there. And the Fushnikins, very underrated group from the way that they rap, their speed. If they had stayed in tune with the rap game, I can only imagine how good they would be, how seasoned they would be with that style of hip hop, because that style of hip hop never plays out. You know, that fast rapping, if you can make sense of it, oh boy. You know, but they just fell off in a time when hip hop became oversaturated with a whole bunch of different MCs, because that was right on the cusp of the West Coast really picking up too. That Snoop and Dr. Dre stuff and Ice Cube and all that other stuff, NWA just really blowing up when Arsenio went off the air. And so when I saw that performance, I was like, these guys were good. They were actually ahead of their time, if you think about it.
Yeah. No, I agree. You know, how much time we got going on here? We got like a little more than 5 minutes. But yeah, no, I agree with everything you saying. The evolution of hip hop has had us sing or see a lot of great MCs. You know what I mean? And so I know for me and Jovi, it when it comes to like ranking and rating MCs, we'll go in some deep places because we've seen a lot of guys take it some places that you know the stratosphere is not even the ceiling. You know what I mean? Like they've taken it to some crazy places, but this guy in that lexicon, you know, would kind of be middling at best. You know, and that's us judging him harshly. But you know, if we're taking away, or at least for me, because I don't want to speak for Joey because he has his own mouth, but at least for me, if I'm judging him on just, you know, normal people's basis, then you know he I. Yeah, he doable. No homo.
I judge rappers like, would I buy his CD? If we were still in the days when we had to go to the record store and stand in line and purchase CDs, would I buy his CD? And like you said, in the early to mid 90s, I probably would.
Yeah.
But not today.
Not today. Not today.
Not today.
You thought you had you one. No, but Corey Finesse is gonna get a thumbs up. I'm just gonna give him one because I believe in Corey Finesse. Yes. Does it look believable?
Is that fist not closed tight enough for me?
No, no. See, look, I'm clenched. I'm clenched, baby. I'm here. Look at it. It's a completely clenched fist. What you rate this?
I'm gonna give him a wait and see.
There we go. Hey, it's real. It's real around here. You know what I mean? Is that what the kids say today? Keep it real.
I'm not gonna give him a thumbs down, but I'm not gonna give him a thumbs up. Let's just wait and see.
All right. Well,
how old is this video, by the way?
I have no clue. We'll find out at some point. I'm sure somebody will get in the comment section and they'll let us know. Just let us know. But me and Jovi, we gonna get going. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll pick the one named Freestyle Reactions. I do have a playlist, or we do have a playlist on this page where it's dedicated to, you know, just a lot of random dudes jumping in there on some freestyles, regardless of the platform, whether it's Funk Flex or it's Cosmic Kev or, It's a lot of other freestyle platforms. You'll catch MCs from all walks in that playlist. So make sure you're checking that stuff out. We do have playlists for other artists, a lot of great music by those artists, a lot of different genres of music. So whenever you get a chance to check out any of that stuff, please do so. Also, Cash App, $ You Made Roscoe, PayPal at You Made Roscoe for those who like to show their support or appreciation for the work being done on the page. Any donations, you're going to make them at one of those two spots. And make sure that you go over to Jovi's homepage, Jovi Wan Shinobi. That is on YouTube as well. Get over there. He does reactions, all that. We have a little more than a minute left. Jovi, anything you want to say?
My Lord, my goodness.
There we go. There we go. You know, short, sweet, simple, all that good stuff. But we're gonna see you guys the next time that you click onto a video with us in it. That's pretty much how that's gonna go. So until then, be safe, be good.